from Bengaluru. As far as the Bengaluru metro pillar collapse is concerned, Karnataka's High Court has taken suo motu cognizance. The court has asked if precautionary measures have been put in place or not. This is the latest we are bringing to you, an intervention coming over there from the High Court in Bengaluru, of the Karnataka High Court, in fact, intervening as far as the metro pillar collapse case is concerned. Ritu joins me on this newscast with more. Ritu, please share the details.
Well, exactly. You see, the Karnataka High Court takes a suo motu cognizance of the metro pillar collapse. You see, just 3 days back is that when this whole incident took place on Outer Ring Road. So as therein, you see, the Karnataka High Court, in fact, asked if the precautionary measures were actually being taken or not. And therein, even in the officials have been scrutinized with these measures or not. So all this is actually being questioned by the Karnataka High Court therein. But yes, now this is all getting intensified, whether it comes to the investigation or for that matter legally as well now. But the investigation is in fact on as well in the different police stations, where almost 9 accused in the FIR are being called to the police station, and the statement recordings are in fact going on to understand where exactly was the lapse. But what we do understand from our ground reporting is that you see the all suddenly of that huge under construction pillar that was actually being put up was all suddenly being put up while it was supposed to be made in a staged manner therein. So there are all huge lapses that are actually now coming to the light. But as said, therein multiple investigation process actually taking
And
place.
since you're mentioning those lapses, we have some more breaking inputs coming in on the same story. We are now learning that the Bengaluru metro under construction pillar investigation is only intensifying further. This after the IISc reported that there was not enough support for the metro pillar, and now we are learning that the IIT team from Hyderabad has been called in to visit the incident spot on Tuesday. Tejashwani, remember, and her 2.5-year-old toddler Vihan were crushed to death as this under construction metro pillar that you can see on your screens fell on them, and following which Pro Kannada organization had protested against the Bengaluru Metro Rail Corporation Limited's substandard work in the city, which allegedly also damaged the sofa at Shantinagar BMRLCL office yesterday. For more details, let's quickly go back to Ritu. Ritu, clearly the investigation is only intensifying, and perhaps the IIT team can only validate the report that has surfaced from IISc.
Well, exactly. You see, earlier IISc team had visited the spot, in fact, where this whole incident occurred, and to in fact compile that whole of the samples that they have collected. A report will be compiled there on that incident. But just not that, but you see there in the state government and the investigation process also going one step ahead now, and the IIT team from Hyderabad is being called to Bengaluru, and now there again the team is on the spot collecting all those samples about the pillar, what went wrong with the material wise as well, and with the stage-wise work as well therein. Because yes, what we did learn from the police is that while our police sources in fact were telling us that the kind of the construction that actually took place was somewhere there was a lapses on that side as well, because it was supposed to take place in the state manner, but it seems like there is a tremendous pressure on the workers as well on the ground. So that might be one of the likely reasons that they took up that whole huge pillar, the construction therein all suddenly, because just not, 1 or 2 pillars that we're talking about on that stretch. In fact, almost more than 300 such pillars will be constructed. So far, it has reached to almost 50 under construction pillars are actually being done. But that again, a stretch that we're talking about is actually highly demanded stretch for quite a long time, because that connects to the airport because of the traffic congestion. So Bengalurians were demanding this to the state government. But again, now this incident coming to the light would actually has already halted the work therein. Now the question arises when that work will actually take up, and what kind of precautionary measures will the civic body now take is there a huge question.
Absolutely. The kind of precautionary measures that the BMRCL will be taking, and a host of questions yet to be answered by the BMRCL. Many thanks to you, Ritu, for bringing in all the latest. And with that, let's